So there is a video going around that Nancy Gray is basically talking to 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz is an advocator of saying he wants marijuana legalized, which I could see, which is a cool thing. Marijuana isn't that bad. And my friend, she says, dude, Nancy Gray is an idiot. Republican, I can't stand Nancy Gray, and the whole segment, she keeps turning things around and putting words into his mouth. Watch the whole segment. The whole segment is 20 minutes long. She's so ignorant. I wrote, the funny thing is she keeps repeating the same question like 5 times because she had nothing else to say. And it is true, she keeps saying the same thing over and over about a kid that smoked marijuana and her parents gave it. And 2 Chainz clearly says, as a gentleman, as a nice dude, basically says, dude, I wouldn't let my kid smoke weed. I smoke weed. It's got to be up to the parents to say no to letting your kid smoke weed. You got to be responsible about it. And she goes, well, if everybody had marijuana and it was all legalized everywhere, everybody would be doing this and letting their kids smoke. No, because if you look at it this way, guys, how often do people go to the liquor store and get Jack Daniels and get some vodka and give it to their 2 or 3-year-old kid? Almost never. We have more alcohol-related deaths, alcohol-related accidents, alcohol-related passing out, and alcohol-related fistfights. And when was the last time you went to a bar and you said, dude, Johnny and Mike are out there brawling. What kind of drink did he have? Oh, nah, he had a joint, and Johnny had was smoking out of a pipe. You don't ever hear that. You always hear the facts of,
dude, Johnny had 3 shots of tequila and Mike had 4 shots of Hennessy, and now they're brawling in the streets.
That's how alcohol affects people. And this lady goes on to say that 2 Chainz, look what your lyrics are all about. I don't care what 2 Chainz' lyrics are about. I don't listen to 2 Chainz. I don't advocate what he talks about, smoking weed, talking about shaking that ass, girl. I'm not about that. I don't listen to really rap. The only rap I listen to is Eminem and Yellow Wolf and Wax. Those are pretty much the only rappers I listen to, and like Dr. Dre. But the whole problem about this video is, this segment, she keeps repeating the same question over and over, and the more she repeats it, the more offended, the more loud, the more aggressive she's getting because she knows she's wrong. And I think this is a case of idiot who doesn't know results of marijuana. And it is true, like Cat Williams said, the side effects of marijuana is you smoke it, or you light it up, you smoke it, you get high, and it gives you the munchies or it makes you fall asleep. And that's true. A lot of people use it for cancer. A lot of people use it to sleep. A lot of people use it to relax. I know a lot of people that use marijuana specifically to relax after their day of MMA training. You know how hard MMA training is? I've been to some practices where these dudes are going full force, full out, and I'm like, dude, I'm just filming this on my camera, and I'm already like tired because these dudes are going in. And this is semi-pro. This ain't UFC guys. The UFC guys going hardcore, and I can see why someone like a Nick or Nate Diaz smoke a little bit of weed just so they can get a little bit more relaxation. But for this lady to go off and say it's bad. Well, why is it bad? Well, this lady is giving her 2-year-old daughter marijuana to smoke. That is only one case. I wonder how long it took them to find this one bullshit case of this person giving her daughter a weed. Because 9 times out of 10, it would keep people off the streets. It would keep people out of the jails. It would keep people from getting busted. Because, like, let's say you have marijuana on your breath, or you have a little flake in your car. They're going to send you to court, send you to jail, and then in reality, you're going to get out and go, oh, okay, it wasn't you. And there's too many people, I think, in prison because of smoking marijuana. And if they legalized marijuana, every state had legalized marijuana, it would be able to pay for taxes. You'd have a lot more, the economy would boom. People could get jobs. People could not worry about, oh, if I go to a smoke shop, the cops are going to bust me. And I don't think everybody would still keep smoking weed, because a lot of people say, okay, I know a lot of people right now smoke weed because it's a legal thing, and I understand a lot of people say I'm not smoking anymore because it's okay to smoke. But I honestly think if you taxed it right, you would make some money and you would help the economy grow. And not everybody who smokes weed is a dumb shit or a hippie. I know people, like I said, who do it because they have like cancer, they needed to sleep, they needed to relax. That's just what it is. Hyperactivity kids use it. And I'm not saying everybody should use it. I think from the age of 18 and up should be okay to smoke. I'm not saying little kids that are like teenagers should be able to smoke. No, I'm thinking 18 and older. If it's okay for an 18-year-old to go out and smoke a cigarette, it's okay for an 18-year-old to go get a joint and smoke it. That's perfectly fine with me. But this Nancy Gray lady, she's just flipping out. And she even says, well, 2 Chainz, you're a college graduate with a 4.0 average, and you smoke weed and you talk about this. I'll say this, his image is not compared to his regular life. You think Eminem talking about killing his wife, talking about killing his mom, about hurting people in his music is what he really lives in his regular life? No, look at ICP. Are they really wicked people that believe in wicked clowns? That's the image. Do you think Marilyn Manson goes out there on stage and cuts himself and does weird shit in his regular life? No, that dude is a very intelligent dude. So for Nancy Gray to say, well, 2 Chainz, you were smart. Now look at you. She basically doesn't have any other avenue to twist it. She's just going off and off and off.
2 Chainz, you see that kid smoking with her mother?
Yeah, you said that like 16 times during the interview. It's already over and done with. Show some more evidence that people are being dumb, people are passing out, because like I said, I never passed out from weed. Like literally like passed out. Like when I've had vodka, I literally hit the floor hard, like passed out. And when I drink vodka, I get violent. I get to the place where I want to say fuck Gray lady who has no concept of what's going on here. Basically tries to tell people, well, weed is bad. Weed is bad. And most people who say weed is bad have never either tried it or have never been around somebody who smokes. Because in reality, weed is better than cigarettes. It's way better. It's way more healthier than drinking alcohol. At the end of the day, this Nancy Gray, she's just very uninformed and very uneducated with what marijuana is all about. Get Joe Rogan on your show. He'll make you look stupid, because this dude is very knowledgeable of marijuana, and most people who do smoke marijuana, they have never died, they never passed out, they've never done stupid stuff. It's just somebody like her who's put out in the media to make marijuana look bad. Maybe in real life she doesn't think marijuana is as bad as it is, but she has a little like preppy image to post on her show, like a good girl image, and make Americans think all smoking marijuana is bad. But reality check is, you're just making yourself look stupid on TV. So as always, hit that like button, subscribe button, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.